Well, first, before anybody says anything else, I want to say thank you for creating this offering. Your painting is beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, and Asuya, what?
Can you bring it closer or move up so we can see it? Okay, great.
Beautiful.
Oh, she looks like Taino.
Yeah, I'm totally surprised at what showed up for me. I'm still working with her, as you can see.
Wow, I can't wait to hear her story.
Harold sent me this clip from YouTube, and it was actually about this historian talking about how the Tainos were killed off, and everybody's talking about how they're dead, that they don't exist, and how there are so many communities within the Native American, you know, that they're actually embracing, and they do powwows, because technically the Tainos were Indians. And when you think about it, the word Indian comes from the word indigenous. Yeah. So they're not, and there's like a lot of Puerto Ricans are starting to try to create new Taino communities and reconnect with their Taino roots. And they feel like they're in a crossroads because it's like they're not Puerto Rican enough, and like, you know, there are Puerto Ricans that don't believe in the Tainos anymore, and they don't want to because basically they've killed off the culture going to, you know, putting the kids through school like they did with the Native Americans, the same sort of thing, you know? So the kids don't understand it, and one lady was saying that she remembers her going to visit her grandfather, and that's the first time she heard the word Taino. She's like, what is that? You know, so she asked her mom, her mother's like, you know, so her mother, it forced her mother to start looking into it, and ever since then she's gotten on the path where she just, you know, embraces her Taino heritage and learns as much, and they do all of that stuff. So it was just kismet. So when he sent it to me, it was so educational and just connected because of the path that I'm on. Alma was saying, yeah, you know, I'm embracing my blackness, embracing my Afrocentricity. I said, but I know that I have to also go back and learn about my, you know, my Taino, you know, heritage and things like that. Because they said, if you take away the Spanish and you take away the Latin and you take away the European from a Puerto Rican, what are you left with? So I was like, wow. So I have to sit there and listen to that. So when we did this, that's what came up to me.
It was beautiful.
So it was refreshing.
Yeah.
Because it put me in that newborn faith. Like, okay, forget what you know. Just follow, you know, follow Samaya. This is her class. Let go of whatever you know. You know, basically she's telling me that my strength comes because my strength comes from the fact that I come from a long line of Taino priestesses. My understanding was the journey to the cave was to collect the bones and connect with the ancestor as we remember parts of ourselves. She look good. The more I look at her, the better she looks.
What, your painting?
Because this was my sketch.
Oh, well, yeah, you knocked it out the park on the painting. Okay, go ahead, then you can talk, because then I'm going to scream and like, what?
I love it.
So I'm catching up, but this is what I have so far. Oh, can you see her?
Yeah.
I was totally surprised. I thought I was going to do something like Milagros, you know, like a head, neck and head, and she wanted to be on her throne. With her staff. With her staff. Which is what it is. And I'm like, all right, and her crown. She wants her crown, and she wants the throne. So I'm like, okay.
I love it.
Thank you. So I was totally surprised by this. But I love putting the markings on. I love the glaze and then coming back again and doing markings. Like, I love the steps, the instructions you gave with the different steps. I really love that, and I love the layers. It was a very fun process. Because, you know, because it's like, you have this wonderful journey you just took us on. I mean, I love contemplating. I love what was in the cave. I love trying to pick up bones and put them in my basket. You did a great job, Samaya.
Thank you.
I'm very inspired. Thank you so much, Samaya. This was brilliant. You did a great job. Your creation is beautiful.
Honoring you, sister.
Yes. Honoring you. You did a bang-up job. Yeah, good for you, man. This is going to be such a hit. People are going to really love this, Samaya. They're going to have such a good time with this.
Glad to hear that.
You should be very proud. But it's definitely going to bless our community, just so you know.